Hello again, we're back in the Riu Hotel. Now this time we're going to have a look around the actual hotel in the evening. Now at the current time of filming this, it was Halloween, so you're going to see a lot of spooky backdrops and stuff, and a lot of pumpkins. Now this was the amphitheater where all the families went, young families, for the nightly entertainment. There was also entertainment upstairs, which we'll have a look at in a minute, which generally had musicians playing, or bands, or singers, or stuff. But here, this is where the children sort of came with the families. They always had sort of stage shows on. I didn't come in here much, obviously for obvious reasons. It was more family orientated. But as you can see, quite well decked out. They did lay a lot of stuff on for the children on Halloween at the Riu Hotel. It was pretty good, quite impressive. And this is the other seating area where they have sometimes have bands playing or musicians. It wasn't actually upstairs, it was downstairs. There was another bar upstairs, but this is where they would have a band playing or singers or whatever. So a nice little seating area, and then just a little bit outside as well, which also had seating. Bit of a smoker's corner as well. So you can just hear some music there in the background. That was a little snack bar. Obviously it's closed this time. Now at the time of filming it was around 9:30 in the evening. So the entertainment was sort of, well, I'd say in full swing. But the hotel wasn't fully packed. I don't believe it was. It was one of those changeover days, I think. It was on a Monday, I believe, and the changeover was on a Monday, so people were leaving and people hadn't yet arrived. But hear a bit of music in the background there, a bit of Elvis. Now we're just going to have a quick look around the kitchen area. So I did say in a previous video, if you wanted to beat the rush or avoid the rush, it was better to come later in the evening. Now this was around about 9:30 at night when I filmed this, so it's fairly quiet, and the kitchen area was open till 10 o'clock. Now I know that because when the first day we arrived we came pretty late and we still managed to get something to eat around about 9:45. And after 10 o'clock the actual kitchen area closes, and then the snack bars open as well, so you can still get something to eat even if your flight arrives late. So as you can see, nice and quiet this time in the evening. If you come at 6:30 in the evening, it's going to be pretty busy. But obviously 9:30 is a little bit late, it would be for me, so we were going to coming down around about 7 o'clock. As you can see, very well nicely decked out with Halloween for all the kids. They had a chocolate fountain there as well, as you can see. Very nice pumpkin, looking very spooky. Yeah, so it's nice to see them make an effort. They had entertainment on for the kids as well, like art class where they could do all the face painting and so on, and also design the pumpkins. There's a dessert section, plenty of it. That's moving my bottle of water, getting in the way. So, as you can see, quite a good choice of food. Plenty there for everyone, including the kids. They also had little bits for pizza, chips, fries, burgers, that sort of stuff. And also these serving stations here where you could serve yourself with wine or beer if you didn't want to queue up at the bar. Sometimes the queues at the bar could get quite long. There you go. There's the entertainment in the evening. I can't remember the name of that band, but there was different ones on every night. Generally singers, but it was okay. And as I've shown in previous videos, upstairs was another bar up there. A 24-hour one. Now these were the a la cartes. As you can see, people are in those. We went to that one, it was quite nice in there. Still buffet style, but the food was a little bit nicer. I thought it was quite nice. That was the Canario, or Canaria. And then the little boards on the wall there with all the entertainment. You could just tap on it and find out what was on. And one of the TUI reps did tell us that it's all gone digital now, so they don't hand out any leaflets or welcome packs telling you what's on. You just go to the board. Cut down on paper. So this is the evening bar here. Fairly quiet. No music in this bar, just people sitting having a quiet drink. A lot of people playing dominoes and backgammon and stuff. There's a reception area. Very quiet. As I say, I think it was a changeover day this day. It was a lot of people had left, and we're waiting for more people to arrive. So it's sort of quiet, fairly quiet. But this is the famous walkway where we had to walk back. It was quite a trek, but nice and quiet and peaceful in the evenings. Now I have seen in some comments people said it was quite a long walk to have to keep going backwards and forwards if you went down for breakfast, lunch and dinner, which is true, it was, but I have to say I didn't mind it too much. It was just nice to get a bit of exercise in the evenings or even in the morning when you've got up. Get yourself in a mood for a nice hearty breakfast or a dinner. And there was two ways of getting across to this part of the hotel, which I've said in previous videos was a separate hotel originally, and then it was joined together a few years ago. This was an adults only hotel, I think, originally. And it did seem to be mostly sort of older people over this side, less sort of children, which I thought was quite a good idea really. But it's a lot quieter. And sometimes it felt too quiet. It felt like there was no one in the hotel at all when you would be walking back. You were kind of whispering as you went back to your room. Right, so there you go, that's the walkway. I thought I would leave all of the video in rather than cutting bits of it out, so that's how long it takes to walk across it. Probably 2 or 3 minutes, but when you're doing it 3 times a day, it does add up. Now it was 3 floors, I've said in previous videos. We were on the second one, there's one above us, so we sometimes get the stairs up or sometimes just get the lift. just coming into the reception area. This is where the TUI reps would be situated here in the mornings or throughout the day. Nice and clean, nice layout. Then we just got the one flight of stairs going up. Now, it was very quiet, this hotel. I mean, I have been in previous ones when you can hear a lot of noise either above or below you, people scraping chairs around and stuff like that. But we didn't hear any of that at this hotel, so that was a plus. Sometimes you can also hear small children sort of talking loudly or screaming or whatever, but there was none of that over this side either. So if you like a quiet hotel, then I think this would be the one for you. But I think if you're not up for the walk, then maybe you could say at the time of booking to get something nearer to the main part of the hotel. But it didn't bother me too much. I was fine with it. We were virtually at the end of it. So there you have it. That's the walk back from the main part of the hotel to the rooms where we were staying. So, as always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.